Man, Bear, I was watching that tournament last night too, man.
You like it?
It's the fourth crowd.
I did.
No, the fucking low. Dead, bro. Oh, wait.
I'm contemplating if I should blow some shit up, man. I don't know.
I got hold of
I'm about to start recording some YouTube videos again now that we got a trailer. We got more stuff coming out, right? But there's something that's really bothering me.
Bro, my Sansu went through your head and yours hit me. Oh, shit.
So, since you're streaming, I don't want to say who it was. But you know how the girls in this community, all they do is go on
No, go ahead and fight now. I'm trying to.
right? And bitch and cry that they can't play games with nobody without them thinking there's feelings and all that
Bro,
bullshit.
is this the nigga who was captain to us for months? You get out of here. I hate you.
Hold on, I was just thinking like, who was just talking? I'm just trying to hear him out and fill him out. You don't fuck with that nigga, kid?
Man, you lied to us about MK1 for months.
Me?
Oh, that's him? Get him out of here!
You gotta be kidding me.
Get him out of
He
here.
knows everything. He can do that thing. He knows everything about him.
Dog. I said in 2019, fall 2023. When's it getting released?
Man, this nigga capped to us about everything.
I already know.
Dog, I said 2023. You might as well call me Nostradamus. Guess when it's coming out?
Ain't no way calling no motherfucking God, nigga. Ain't no way calling no motherfucking God, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth.
What's coming out in fall?
You never calling no goddamn God, nigga.
Wait, who's that talking?
Wait,
The Sub-Zero Tom Brady?
Yeah, it's Tom Brady.
Hear that, Cam? Hear that, Cam? All that bullshit you talk? They said these
Capped to us for Bear. How long did he cap to us?
And maybe like
Tom Brady.
Damn, no places in tournaments, Cam? No places.
Wait, that's the YouTube
That's Tom
Sub-Zero
Brady.
Tom Brady?
Yes. This man capped to us forever, for years.
That's Grandmaster Tom Brady. Nah,
Wait, what's coming out in fall 2024? Or hey, whatever Brady says, I'm doing the
Where have you
opposite.
been, man? MK12 is
Hey,
2020.
should I get Burger King or McDonald's?
Neither.
He said neither, so I gotta get both. What did Tom cap about? Bro, he capped about the characters, the release date, he capped about the reveal trailer, everything he said just inaccurate.
Bear, hold on, Bear. Didn't I say they were going to use an assist system like 2 months ago?
Bruh,
It's called
He did say that. Hold on, no. He said, this is what he said. Yeah, we're definitely not dropping the trailer until August. Right after he said that, 2 days later,
A gameplay
trailer
trailer.
coming tomorrow.
A gameplay trailer.
Trailer coming tomorrow.
My bad, dog. I was only right about 99% of stuff. My bad, dog. My bad. My bad.
He did say
My fault. My fault. I was right about 99% of it. My bad, dog.
Yeah,
Wait,
Tiger fans.
Yo, wasn't there another dude that was like saying a whole bunch of shit about the new game?
That's Dr. Love.
Yeah, fuck him.
I have no idea.
I thought that was the same dude, but Tom just sounds like him.
Who just getting hard though?
It ain't nothing like that dude.
Man, but
No, this shit looks stupid, don't it?
now that I'm
Listen,
making,
we all know when Lord Brady says something, we're listening. Stop the cat.
like, hold on, man, because I'm about to start recording YouTube videos again. But there's some shit that happened to me. Some shit that happened to me last week that got me really pissed off. So like, listen.
I can tell you what happened to me last week that got me mad.
No,
Brady said a lot of stuff. That didn't happen. But he did say it's this.
All right.
Oh, so let me ask you this. So something like this, but like, you know how in our community, the girls' Twitters are so bad because all they do is bitch and cry about they ain't got no one to play with. Hold on.
Conversation just got evil.
Yeah, it did, right? Because they be like, we can't play with no dudes. Every time we do, we always got to deal with feelings. They always think yada yada yada. Why can't someone just play? I need help. I want to. So there was one girl I was complaining about this doing a Diablo 4 beta. So I felt bad. So I said, hey, I didn't want to say it publicly because people will think, oh, well, Tom, whatever. So I was like, hey, listen, I know it must be a pain in the ass if you feel like you can't even play a game with somebody, whatever. If you need help farming for gear, I already got a set team. We can help you farm for gear. I promise you, ain't nobody catching a single feeling for you. No worries. This bitch was like, this bitch talking about some Thomas in my DM, whatever. Let me tell you the real truth.
I think Jen is the
Can
most
message you
boring
and say whatever she wants to say, right?
Who, Jim?
Right?
Not the way he
just
fights,
ask
but
for
like
help.
his lore is
If you
just
read
so
into it-
ass.
This shit is stupid. Bro, this has gotten so bad. This shit has gotten real bad, bro.
Good. They're really good.
Play him, no.
Not to mention, remember my character has 2 different forms on this game, bro. He has regular and demon. I just chose the regular. Tekken 8, they put them together.
This is
What's that?
you
What's
want to get with them, right?
Toe here.
30 hours.
When's Tekken 8 launch?
30 hours.
When is that?
Hey, y'all hear that bitch ass nigga complaining about MK violence on Twitter?
Yeah, talk about
I'm like, nigga, you play Street Fighter where niggas sell their souls for power. What are you talking about? Like, it may not be any blood, but there's definitely some witchcraft involved in there.
Bro, listen. MK with the violence, it has to be that way. It has to be that way.
Oh,
It's
Street
the
Fighter?
only game.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Mortal Kombat with the
Right?
violence. It has to
He
be that
likes
way.
taking a game where a father throws his son off of a cliff. And he's talking about
I'm
MK.
doing first to tens, Ben.
And
You
then
getting
the son does it right back to him. Like,
Right?
Nobody care about
So
that.
he threw that nigga in some lava. No way, that nigga was
guaranteed to kill. Guaranteed to kill. No, it's because Mortal Kombat shows it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The decapitation,
Even then, like-
crackling, the bone crackling.
I bet you that man be watching scary movies, not bitching. Imagine me going through a scary movie and getting mad because it's scary.
Oh, somebody got stabbed. You see some blood.
Imagine watching the last Halloween and thought it was gonna be good.
No, I'm glad I didn't see
We
that.
all knew that
And
shit was gonna be out.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
They don't make good scary movies. They don't make good scary movies no more.
I was watching that. I was like, "What am I watching, dog?" I was like, "What is that?"
That shit is nostalgia cash grab. You heard? That shit nostalgia cash grab. That's what that shit is, man.
That shit was a hell of a cash grab.
Yeah,
I don't know. We gonna see if this MK1 is a nostalgic cash grab.
Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. Thank you. That's the truth. That's the truth test here.
Literally, I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
On that character leak, that is the most solid MK roster since 9. I ain't gonna lie.
The most important thing is,
Besides
cameos
the
gotta
DLC
be-
characters, that shit was just ass. I'm talking about just the main roster. That was a solid base roster.
Did they put the camera on the
To me
list?
though, to me the cameo can't be like it is in MK11 where it's time dependent. It can't recharge because
I was talking about this earlier. I was thinking like, so with the cameos,
Let me give you an example. Say you got a fucked up ass zoner, right? Now the way you fight zoning is you take your time, you don't rush. But then it's like, oh, they got this fucked up ass cameo. So if you don't just non-stop rush him down without any thought, by the time you get near him again, it'll be back.
you mean like 11?
Yeah. So it's like there can't be none of that. That's why I know people are gonna cry.
I was thinking like, so the way the cameos work, maybe there's a way that I can disable somebody's cameo. Like, do something to them to counter the cameo. Like, they can't use their cameo for a
Nothing
while
can
or
come
whatever.
back. Nothing can come back over time. You gotta make a choice, man. You gotta make a choice. Do you want to
Or
cameo?
like if they do a breaker, they can't use their cameo for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, some kind of
No, I want
kind of way.
No, I want 3 bars. You got to make a choice. EX moves, breaker, cameo, get off the ground. Make a choice. And if you fucked up and you can't do any of them, not my problem. That's your decision.
You could have kept yourself out of that situation from the get-go.
MK11 is like
What I'm saying is like,
the problem with MK11. Like I love when they say.
Oh,
I love when they talk.
another thing. So like, what if it's like Dragon Ball where you can kill their cameo character?
Yeah, that's how it needs to be. It needs to be like that. It needs to be like that.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad if you put him in the wrong spot.
Yeah,
Yeah, you pull him in, cameo character. I don't know how you would kill him,
like
but he get caught.
Be like that. Imagine you're playing Mortal Kombat, you get the happy birthday. Imagine if we get the happy birthday with the
Julian,
best
what up, Mr.
combo.
Flat?
That wouldn't be bad though, you know. I mean, there's got to be some type of punishment for your mistake. Like, you know, MK11, people talk about the wake-up system. The wake-up system wasn't the problem. The problem was they always have it. It's always there. They always have it.
That is the problem.
They always have a bar. When do they not have? Well, you need bar to get up. When do you not have a bar? They give it to
You need
you.
to rebuild. You need to rebuild. Throwing mid-round taunts and everything.
A bar.
You got roll, and you got the Arthur wake up. And
Look, I'm giant. I'm giant. I knocked him down. He rolled. I knocked him down again. He rolled. I knocked him down again. Somehow he rolled.
You not even roll twice?
That game is fucking terrible.
It is.
I think they should bring the roll back. That's my opinion.
I don't mind roll. Just make it back roll. Only back roll.
No,
I don't
not
mind
forward roll,
back
man. Not forward roll. Forward roll was just straight to get combos on somebody. Forward roll. Forward roll.
Keep back roll.
Breakaway. They need to take all that shit out. A
Take it
breaker
out,
should be a breaker.
Potato blows don't need armor.
Take out breakaway. Take that shit out, man.
What if they put breaker like
Leader
the old
went
one?
full screen.
And breaker
What
is
if they
fine.
give you? What if they give you breaker like the old one? But I mean like the old. You get 3 of them for the whole match.
I don't care. I
That'll be
would mind
fire.
it.
You go.
You know the
That'll be
only unique mechanic in MK11 that doesn't exist in other fighting games is regenerated meters. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
That's garbage too. That's the worst.
Breakaway, Injustice, you got the Fatal Blow system from Tekken and Street Fighter, and you got what else?
They took
The
Fatal
Flawless
Blow
Block Kid, that's from another game. I'm like, bro, why y'all put all that shit in one game?
and they took their meter regeneration from Street Fighter. That's Street Fighter. You just automatically get your fucking super. You just automatically get it.
Yep.
Everybody that plays MK11 is kind of weird.
Nothing in MK11 is good. If it's an MK11, the answer is it's bad.
Bad. Thank you. Y'all heard it yourselves. No Brady. MK11 is bad.
What does a QA exactly do? Like, what does Dragon do with his job?
Don't ask me, man. I can't say that publicly.
Dragon, Mortal Kombat player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, what's his job? He works at another one or something?
So what does he do though? Like, what is a QA analyst? What the fuck does that do?
It depends on what day. Sometimes, the other day, you know, some of them had to go through all the text and the dialogue and get all the errors. It's just.
I just need them to play the game for a year before they let it out, bro.
Sometimes it just be. The question is, I want Bear to stream Diablo 4 because I want to see that group with two barbarians, so I can laugh really hard.
I hope they put Havoc in Mortal Kombat 1, bro.
That nigga underestimated by guys, you know what I mean? It's the barbarian, bro.
The bar.
You know, I already got two.
Forgetting that's a low, and that's no reason that that's a low.
If you guys are running with,
The load 1 second.
you guys are running with
on a block
bar,
card.
It looks like an overhead, then he just goes down and hits you in the legs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta react to it.
and if you guys are running too far, for real, you guys
low
might want
blocking
to
is not the move. You really have to stand block move
No,
in a second.
we're playing for optimized fun. You know what I mean? That's gonna be optimized fun.
Fun, what the fuck is that?
If they can't come off the low, because you just, it's minus on block. Most lows are minus on block, so you don't gotta worry
Playing for
about
optimized
it.
fun.
I'm not playing for optimized fun.
And you also don't know how
I'm
to
playing
work
for.
it.
I'm playing to be optimized, not for optimized fun.
I'm finished here. Get Cam on my site.
We're playing for optimized fun, my bro.
I'm not playing for optimized fun.
I'm gonna have that super
I
bleed
said,
build.
Cam, where we gonna put
I'm
MKS?
gonna have that basic ass whirlwind build, and I'm gonna bounce around from my bleed to my stun build. The stun build is broke.
MKS game, Cam.
You're a bleed build. Are you stupid? Are you high?
Listen, Tom, I seen a dude already on YouTube who has a strong following. He was making a bleed build, and it looked pretty good. So I knew I was doing the right thing.
What was his name?
I knew I was doing the right thing. It's some Asian dude. Some Asian dude. He has glasses. He looks like Asian. Like I don't know.
MKS.
He's kind of awkward as fuck.
Listen, you want to check out Rob, Rax, or Wadijo? Or Kaparian?
I don't know. But all I know is this one dude I seen, he was making the same bleed build for me.
No,
So I knew I was doing
Majestic
right
Gaming. Majestic Gaming is garbage. He sucks at everything. Majestic Gaming, no.
Is that the dude I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's. I almost said something in my stream that was going to get me blown up.
You in this star?
I'll sell it.
Hell yeah.
No! Majestic Gaming?
Motherfucker jumping, eh?
This dude got okie doke, cuz. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that shit.
No, he's not good. Remember, I made my blue build already. I was just seeing if somebody else discover what I did.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like your bleed build, that's not going so well.
Brother, I promise you, the bleed build will be the most optimal way to play the character. I promise you. I can
Bleed build?
Yes, I can tell. I promise you. It's going down that way.
No, first of all, number one, your job shouldn't be to do any damage to start the game. You're going all defensive and buffs, shouts
Ooh, that was good.
for your party.
Nah, I'm more of an offensive kind of barbarian. You know what I mean?
What am I hearing, dog? What?
I'm more like an offensive barbarian.
Why?
You know what I mean?
You should be like one barb and three swords or something like that. You'll cruise through it.
I think I'm gonna play hardcore. So if I die, my build just disappears. I'm the first dude to beat it. I'm the first dude to beat it on hardcore. I'm the first dude to beat it on hardcore with a bleed build.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. No.
Yo, you gotta be kidding me.
Let's go.
Do the break the body and have brutal.
The Schmicks.
I'm telling you, Tom. Remember I told you. Bleed build. Barbarian bleed. Best build in the game.
I better see you playing hardcore, dog. Don't let me see that shit being soft book. I want to see it.
I'm lying. I'm not doing that.
Damn, that nigga just got killed.
You gotta be on crack to play that barbarian. I mean, to play hardcore. Imagine putting all that time into leveling the guy and then you die and it's over. You're right. So I'd kill somebody.
This is the best comment on that meat character being in the game. He said, so that's what he said. Nah, this meat gotta make a comeback.
No, ain't not me.
Dude said, this the best meat I've ever seen. He won't stop poking me with his meat. This nigga got top 5 meats.
Yo, you talking about meat from Mortal Kombat, right?
Like, bro, this meat is definitely top 5, yeah.
Bro, this meat is too hard to beat, bro.
Low keto.
Bro, this meat is so hard.
Is this the best meat of all time?
Yo, they're gonna have like, I think they might have meat in the new one. Just because Cam said that, it makes so much sense.
You guys are fools, man.
100% meat.
This meat got so much credit.
100% meat's gonna be in the game.
I wonder who he picked. Will he pick his meat?
What the fuck?
Don't let me pull out my beat, bro.
Yo, I got one.
What the fuck did I walk into?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Don't let me pull out my beat, bro.
Listen, no way I could beat his meat. You ain't hearing me. I just said a good one.
You know,
So this week our MK niggas talk about on Monday morning. I mean Monday afternoon.
hey man,
No way I could beat his meat. Dude, beat his meat, bro. Beat his meat, bro.
you guys know
Bro,
what
he has the best meat in NRS.
You guys know what you get meat?
Yo, he's the biggest meat fan. He's the biggest meat fan.
You don't even know what game meat came from, dog.
Oh, shit.
What was that? Armageddon? Armageddon?
It was MK4 and then Armageddon. But bro, that meat was so unstoppable.
Let me stop saying that and pull out my meat real quick.
That meat, right? then you stand up and grab photos like, yeah, I beat his meat.
Yo, he's wild. Damn, those looks too good.
Tweaking right now. I'll be
Bro,
honest.
I don't know what they were thinking by naming the character meat.
Nigga, that was in 2009. Everything was okay back then. You know everything was good then, man. Everything was good back in the day. You can say all types of maggots, all that shit. You heard?
And he was down to one. Who's he gonna pick? And he picks his meat. His meat coming out.
No, man. Hey, you know, meat was not a.
Hey, do they have a black meat skin?
I'm apple cider vinegar rinsing my hair so hard.
Bro, meat is just the counterpart to ramen. That dead ass zombie nigga.
No, meat started around MK4. Meat was like, some K4 didn't have like the abilities or friendships or nothing, right? So to get meat, you had to pick a thing called group play. And it was just one by
The
one.
only thing I had to do was put them shorts back to get meat.
Who was next?
No. And you had to do it and you had to basically beat them with every character in the game by doing group mode, and they would just select each character one by one. Once you beat them with every character in the game, then every character you pick had the meat skin. That's it was meat.
I got a meat.
I'm be honest with you. If you were in 1997, I probably would have got meat 1,000 times.
Bruh, if they put him in the game, they gotta change his name, bruh. There's no way they're gonna call him meat. MK will become a meme for eternity. There's no way.
They gonna call him Stacks?
No, I don't think they'll put him in the game.
Flesh? They gonna call him Flesh?
No, they're not gonna put him meat.
Yes, he is, bro. He's gonna be a cameo fighter. He's gonna be one of the minions. Imagine how many.
Who was next? Somebody was next.
Imagine how many assist characters they're gonna have in the game, bro.
I dropped it.
No.
He said,
I just want to see how. Look. All I know is I'm playing
hey,
any new character
Cam.
first before anyone else. Before Lou, I'm playing a new character.
Yeah. My man Cliff said, if they put a meat skin in the game, it's gonna be called foreskin.
Hey yo, he's wild. That man has no regard for human life.
Cam,
Yo, he's wild.
Cam,
Fool, dog. Put damn girl.
when are we playing MKX?
I don't want to kill you.
Yo, Cam, are we gonna play MK for PC so I can destroy you?
I'll play you on X. I'll play. No. How about this? I'll play you on X today.
Yeah, I'm about to watch that. You gonna kill that like you did on second? You gonna kill that Panther?
You guys are fools, man.
If he doesn't pick Lou,
Is Lou really broke like that? Like, is he that nigga?
he's supposed
Lou
to.
him? Great. We've been broke on every Mortal Kombat, bro.
No, he
Every
couldn't. I know
Mortal
you hear
Kombat.
me, bro. Let's say. I know you hear me, bro.
Bro, okay, one bro.
I know you hear me. Let's go, bro.
I'm playing second.
Nah, you just asked Cam to play. You're not asleep, bro.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, my
When we getting that
fucking ass.
Fulton trailer, man?
See, do a search for real quick.
Chad, when we getting that Fulton trailer?
Come on, bro. I won't.
I
I'll let you pick my character.
Somebody just tweeted something at me. He said, "GG, bro, you beat the shit out of my meat, or getting meat by my meat. How are you getting meat by my meat?"
Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Can you hear me?
They're meat meaties.
His meat was just too much for him. He got 3 O's.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, what's the need, man?
When the Sub-Zero trailer, man?
He couldn't handle his meat.
Sub-Zero trailer?
Yeah.
He left his meat hanging. He didn't.
No, those ass.
I need to see the Sub-Zero trailer.
No idea.
I'm ready to see Ice Clone pop up.
Ice Clone attacking.
Let me tell you right now, you see Ice Clone pop up, you might as well guarantee me 5,000 views every day to be in Munchkin. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get 5,000 views every day, Tom?
All them views just for me to teleport.
No, why did you do that? I gotta kill you.
Talking to you, man. Teleport. Dog, I'm OG triple OG. Teleport? You stupid? Teleport? What am I gonna do?
I'm OG too. I'm just.
No. Dog, you didn't hear what I said.
No.
I said I'm OG.
I'm not OG in terms of competitiveness, but in terms of MK, yeah, definitely.
Dog, I'm not OG.
Definitely.
I'm OG triple OG. I'm OG triple OG,
hey,
dog.
Cam.
You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck that, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Lamb has the best meat I've ever seen. What?
Ooh,
I'm talking about the character. Come on.
Nah, I need to go back to my stream chat. You should have saw what they said.
What?
Lamb only plays characters that he can try to X-ray with and miss. That's
I'm gonna 50-50. Hey, wait. Ben, you was next, right? I'm ready.
Your meat is not like my meat.
That's what Lamb does. That's what Lamb does. Lamb Lamb and MKX, Lamb has been the king in some situations where there's no way he can lose unless he just burns everything right now, and he does.
Shoot me an invite, Ben.
For me?
Wait, Lamb.
I'm one of the best.
Lamb, you ain't
I'm
hear the one I said
What?
about meat. Like imagine you made meat, and so I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Lamb has the best meat I've ever seen. That would be crazy, right?
Yo, I had to stop.
That character's a big no freaky.
It's a good thing for Lamb that
That's
meat ain't in the
major.
game, huh?
Major no freaky. Clean, you came in at the wrong time. All right, let me explain. We're talking about the character. We're talking about the character meat. If he's in MK12, all the jokes that are gonna be made about that character.
Listen, the commentary cannot be straight. It's gonna be so stone faced.
Oh my god, I would love to commentate. Oh my, wait, you play Katana, motherfucker? What the hell is this?
No, what?
It's a high.
Whoa.
You said it's a high.
Yo, Lamb. Lamb.
I just want Luke Kane with
Guess what
orbs
Queen
back,
just
my nigga.
said?
Get my boy Luke Kane his orbs back, my nigga.
Guess what Queen just said?
Hey, man, how you
Get
blow
Luke Kane
that?
more shit. Get Luke Kane more shit.
Lamb. Listen. Guess what Queen just said? She
Bear.
Huh?
Wait, you said, hold on. You said Queen?
Yeah,
You said
look.
Queen?
Yes.
She said I'm gonna beat Lamb's meat.
She said I'm gonna beat Lamb's meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't even really too happy. I'm not jacking her name for at all.
What happened? What happened?
Imagine though.
What
you mean you not
Hey, Bear.
Huh?
They can be like, bro,
I'm
please
not
don't
jacking
put
her
that
no
meat
more.
on me, bro.
What she do?
I'm not jacking her no more.
Bear, do you
Please
know
don't
what's
pull that meat out, bro. I ain't trying to see that meat.
Yo, this ping is crazy. This ping is crazy.
I ain't jacking her no more. She's
You're
lame.
literally teleporting.
He said, hold this meat.
Hold up. Hey, Bear, do you know what September 23rd is?
No.
It is the first village after the release of MK12.
Hey!
Now,
It's the what? Hey!
It is the first village after MK12's release. Now, here's what I need. Put me in the main event that Saturday. Put me in the main event.
I got Glenn.
I'm so please. Oh my God, please. Listen. If I'm still at the warehouse making this big bank, I'll put 100 on that just to see it. I swear. Nah, I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I was gonna say 25.
And I know everybody's going to be grinding. And I want one more main event. I want that main event versus whoever, and I want one more in a couple of weeks after. And I'm gonna tell you who it's against.
Glenn?
Ninja Killer.
Oh my God.
And make
Oh my God.
And make sure you use make sure you use your real name this time too when I'm actually playing.
Damn, bro, this motherfucker actually pressed on out. What up, Kaylee?
No way, I think I'm dead.
Here's why, right? Here's why.
Damn, that throw didn't lost.
Wait, you beat him to one time and you used a fake name?
No. So I don't even know if it was him. I've always been cool with him, but I never really got to play him right in the game I played. And like he's one of the best players we have. There's so many of today's players that I never got to compete in just because like they didn't compete in MKX when I competed, and I didn't play MK11, so I never got to compete against Bear. I never got to compete against Ninja Killer. I never got to compete against Dio. Like a lot of these newer players. Yeah, Lamb. I mean, the Lamb don't hit. I need people that hit combos though. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
No.
Brother, if you watch my gameplay and you think I'm dropping combos, then you're not watching it. My character has brain dead combos. He has brain dead combos.
Lamb is the only one I know. Lamb is
online, bro.
Lamb is the king of trying to swag with the X-ray for advantage to chip out, and then they
Why do you think I'm doing that?
hold on, and they get hit by the hit before, and the X-ray misses.
So listen, why do you think I do that? It's I'm trying to swag. Winning is not that important to me. I know I can win. I'm trying to swag. You know, get the crowd a little razzle dazzle. There's a difference. From my level and a lot of other niggas' levels. You heard? There's a difference. It's the truth. I'm out there to put on a show. It's a difference. I already know I can win.
They don't already know how to go, dude.
I already know I can win. That's a given. But let's see if I can do it with a swaggy finish. You know what I mean?
Do so much fucking damage. Grabs and tech, dude.
Nah, I want to be in a couple. I want to be in a couple of villages because, like I said, I never got to play against some of these guys. Like Ninja Killer, someone who I really always wanted to play while I was active.
You don't want to play Ninja.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody says that until you play him, bro. You do not want to play Ninja.
No, I'm not you.
We not scared ass niggas,
I'm
nigga.
about to say, listen.
The nigga said,
Hey, hold on.
I didn't feel too outmatched, to be honest. Felt like I was beating myself more than anything.
Hey man, look, I'm just
Give Valentin Morez.
listen, man, listen. I'm just a normal person, just like everybody else. You know, but when I have a nice clone, it's like when He-Man holds that sword up. You know what I'm saying? It's a power. It's a power.
Ain't nobody scared, though. That's insane.
Ain't nobody scared of Ain't nobody scared of that move. Look, I'm gonna come in here and tell you, Forever King use MKX Sub-Zero. He don't care. He eats that shit. I can tell you right now, I use it. That man ain't trying to come out there and see that with Jax, and he'll tell you straight up.
Is this 8-year fish?
No.
Real confident.
He started using Kung Jin because it's unwinnable. It's unwinnable. If you play it right, it cannot be won. It's unwinnable.
Grandmaster versus
Against
Jax?
It's unwinnable.
Grandmaster versus Jax?
Yes, it's unwinnable for Jax.
I'm trying to think. Maybe.
No, don't think he can't. No, he can't win.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
yes.
You know, you gotta really dig deep into the matchup. But I almost see where you're coming from.
I'm telling you right now, it's ominous. Even during the game, he was a top tier Jax. But when we used to play,
okay, let's get something straight. This nigga was doing 50-50. No shade, but come on.
I'm telling you, he started using Kung Jin.
You know what they used to do? Oh, let me get the chat woke. For y'all going further with this cat. This is what Jackson's used to do. 1, 2, 3, gotcha grab, armored overhead.
No, he never did that though.
Yes he did. I've seen him do it. So the mind game was this.
What the fuck?
50-50 is the mind game. But on top of that mind game, armor. So now not only are you getting armored overheaded, but you about to lose a turn because you think it's gonna armor, and guess what? Another 50-50.
He wasn't but Ominous wasn't unsafe like that. That's what made him such a good Jax player. He wasn't stupid like that.
The best Jax player ever was Jupiter. And that man, 1, 2, 3, got your grab armored overhead. Nah, you're taking it. You're not taking it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I played them both. I think I beat Jupiter 40-1 behind.
You're fishing in a 9-1 matchup.
I'm just saying is, even though I crushed them both in that matchup, I had to use my brain a little bit. The matchup wins itself. But I mean, Jupiter, it was just, you know, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 overhead. Easy money.
Listen, niggas wasn't fucking with Hitbox Tyrant on my soul.
Hitbox Tyrant,
that was the best.
He was, but he didn't like the game. He didn't like the game, so he stopped playing. It was ominous.
You know who retired him?
Sub-Zero.
That's real. As soon as Trimmer came out, as soon as the first combat pack came out, a lot of people just vanished.
Well, I'm just telling you, like, ominous.
X lived a long life. MKS lived a long life. Sorry.
And it's not even a
Bro,
fit.
it's still living to this day.
He didn't switch to Kung. He didn't switch to Shaolin on me because, like, whatever. It was because Jax was unwinnable. He didn't have a chance to win. There was no such thing as being better. But in my opinion, he was the smartest Jax by all of them. Not even close.
Oh, I picked up.
Nah, that nigga Hitbox Tyrant was the best guy.
No, I said AK too.
He didn't play. He got halfway through the game. He didn't like it. He went to
Not
level.
even halfway.
I mean,
That man barely made it to the combat pack, and then he was gone.
I'll tell you right now, Tyrant was stone cold, man. But for the life of that game, in the end, it was ominous.
I don't know ominous. The only Jax player I know is him. I was in the beginning of MKS. That's how you know I'm an OG. That's how you know I'm an OG. In the beginning, nigga. I was just in the beginning.
Cam, are you even still playing?
Huh?
Are you even still playing?
Am I what?
Are you still playing?
It was deep in the beginning.
It was ominous, dog.
I'm about to say you said up the cross.
It was top notch. MKX had some unwinnable shit for a long time, man. It's not as bad with that now, but for a long time it had some unwinnable ass situations, man, for quite a while.
Good. You should not have the opportunity to come back with super low health.
No.
You deserve it. You deserve to be in this unwinnable situation.
I mean, the match was unwinnable.
How do you open people up with Tanya? Mix.
Alright, ask Rabbit. You just play like ass until something happens.
Yeah, dude, jump around. Do instant overhead.
Hold on. We gotta stop this shit. How do you open somebody up? This is the dumbest fucking statement I've ever heard in my fucking life. How do you open somebody up?
Yeah, that's what's on there.
Hold on, I played a game called MK9. People aren't stupid. They know not to jump into this ice cone or they're gonna die. They do it anyway. How do you make them do it? It's called mind games, dog. You make people do what you want to do. You don't need an overhead and a low to quote unquote open people up. You can use strategy and spacing, get them to open themselves up. You don't have to. Gaming is not
You played Sub-Zero in X. I can't listen to you, even though what you're saying is right. I hate you. Hold on. Did y'all hear the explanation he just gave? Strategy and spacing. Look. Strategy and spacing. Sub-Zero. As soon as the game starts, ice cold. As soon as the game starts, ice cold, ice. Get opened up. Look. Get opened up one time, all the way in the corner. Ice clone, run up, grab. Grab me into the ice clone, tech roll, come up, full combo, set play, ice clone again.
Damn. Did you watch the game?
You're the reason. Look. You're the reason why niggas had to pick up Devora and then Trimmer. You know why I play Trimmer, Bear? It goes all the way back to fighting Grandmaster Sub-Zero. I picked up Aftershock to stop that shit. I was sick of it.
Guess what? Back in the day, the reason people back in the day, the reason people lost those matchups too was me. Cause I still found a way.
DJ T was killing you. He was killing every Grandmaster.
DJ T was Tremor?
DJ T was ass.
Oh, with day one Tremor?
DJ T was ass, bro.
Oh, day one Tremor, yeah. Day one Tremor, he got me. Day one, yeah. But like, it's tough to. I'm like, here's the thing. People overreact way too much. For day one,
overreact. There's a big ass ice clone in front of me, and you're doing 50-50s that put you back behind it.
On God.
That's overreaction.
Hold up.
Play a character you gotta respect like Lou. You feel
Hold
me?
up. But I hate that shit. I don't like 50-50s. I don't even want to use 50-50s, but I hate that.
You might what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tom, you can't even say that.
Probably might sold, nigga.
Listen.
Now you're going a little far, Brady.
He can play Unbreakable. He could play Crown Master. No, that man said, I want the mix. I want the eyes closed.
Safe mix. Safe.
Well, let me just say this.
He was like, why would I ever do a back two without an ice clone to back me up?
Hold on. Let me say this.
I need that negative 13 to get covered.
Hold on. Let me say this. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Do I get to say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was the god with mix or without mix with Sub-Zero. I was the god in MK9 with no mix.
Dude, I've never seen you be good with variationless Sub-Zero in X. You would get killed.
He still has the mix anyway.
Yeah, but it's punishable. There's a difference between punishable and hiding behind ice.
So let me ask you this. Why am I still topping MK games with Sub-Zero that have no mix?
Round 1. I don't know.
What game?
I ain't
Me and Buffalo and MK9.
In MK9, he just harasses you to death by putting constant ice clothes on the screen. You probably get fucking timed out before you get killed.
I mean this in no disrespect to anybody who would play me in that game in the mirror. There's not a big enough number I would get to and they would still have 0. So,
He said he
all that skill just to get hit with 100% by Cyrex.
But I mean, so how good is my neutral and my spacing if they couldn't even hit me once, dog?
All that neutral is spacing for a 2-1 bomb into your chest. It's 80%.
and yet we still beat that character anyway.
I did.
Last time I checked, that character won Evo.
He won one tournament, not Evo. He won one tournament in the history of the game.
He won Evo. What are you talking about? DJT won Evo.
He won the third Evo. That's the only tournament.
Didn't Dizzy win with Johnny? I'm not bugging.
Cyrex has some of the worst win percentage in the history of MK9. And
DJT won Evo against was it Perfect Legend with, or it was some Cabal player with Cyrex.
Let me ask you this: what about the other 500 tournaments for the game? How come Cyrex didn't win?
We're talking about World Championships.
What World Championships? If I remember correctly, wasn't Injustice also
Why
there?
is Tom Brady acting like Cyrex is not an S tier character in that game?
I'm not saying he's not S tier. What I'm saying
Dude, what are you talking about?
I'm saying it took Rio not playing the game. I'm saying Cyrex probably still wouldn't have won if Rio played the game for 6 months. Well, I'm saying he won one tournament, dog. If you look at the numbers, you can't look at one tournament. Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. They still might not let him in the Hall of Fame.
That's one tournament more than Sub-Zero. Hold on, that's one tournament more than Sub-Zero. What tournament did Sub-Zero win?
Sub-Zero has one major too.
What major?
Yeah.
What major? I need to watch this.
It was like 2 of them, I think I won.
What major? I need to see this. I've never seen Sub-Zero win a major in a 9.
Alright, let me say this. I won the major. I didn't use Sub-Zero in the final.
That's what I thought.
Damn, that means Sub-Zero didn't win.
That's what I thought. If it ain't Sub-Zero in Grand Finals, it don't matter.
I used Johnny Cage.
That boy Johnny was that nigga.
Right? Listen, if you get touched by Cyrex and you ain't got no breaker, that's 80 right there.
We still beat that character anyway.
I'm not saying the character wasn't beatable. I never said that. I'm just saying that character, all that skill just to get hit by 80%.
Look, MK9 has got weird shit that happens that doesn't make sense. But that's why the game is so good. Like, let me give you an example.
That didn't even make sense. What?
Let me give you an example. Both Kerbalicious and Sonic Fox are far better players than I am in fighting. Far better. There's no, in my opinion anyway. Kerbo's Cabal was beating everybody. Yet I still beat Kerbo in tournaments. However, Sonic fought using Sub-Zero, and Kerbo's using Cabal. However, Sonic has never beaten him. And Sonic Fox has used every fucking top tier character on the planet and still kept beating you. Yet little shitty me playing the worst, so it doesn't make any sense.
You're talking about somebody using the best. Cabal is the number one in that game.
Oh, how does that make sense? Listen, how does that make sense? A person who is that much better than me.
Well, maybe you just know the matchup better.
Okay, hold on. Okay, fine. Then there's Sonic Fox, a person who is considerably better than me, playing characters considerably better than mine, and he still couldn't win.
Dude, Sonic Fox was like 10.
Yeah, he's a little boy back then.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Because I think he was 21 when they did Combo Breaker. If he's old enough to drink, he's old enough to fucking lose.
Talking about Combo Breaker 2019?
Yeah.
Man,
Hold on, man. Hold on, let me just say this. Seriously, no, I don't want to hear that shit. Because you can't hear it both ways. Had he won that tournament, they'd have been saying, hail to the king, now he's old enough, now we see the truth. When you lose, it can't be, well, you know, who really played. No, you can't have
I never said that, though. I'm not using that OS. A win's a win. No, a win's a win. You're right, a win's a win. I'm just saying. It is something. It is a considerable difference between 2019 and 2011.
Okay, what about 20?
Damn near 10 years off of his life.
All right, what about? Let me tell you something now. When I was 16, I was the bad motherfucker, dog. I wasn't some kid.
When you were 16, Mortal Kombat 2 just came out.
Actually, it did.
Damn, boy, was playing all that Sega.
But I was the Sega bullshit. I was in the arcade, but I was still a bad dude, man.
No, I got you. But what I'm saying is, look. You know, you want to know how old I was when MK9 came out? And I'm older than Sonic. You know how old I was?
No.
14.
MK9
I'm like 2 or 3 years older than Sonic. Sonic was 12.
I wasn't alive until Ultimate MK3 came out.
I was really young back then.
When MK4 came out, I was 20 years old. I was still a bad dude, man.
God damn! Was that even in the 2000s?
No, there was nobody better. Anybody will tell you, there was nobody better at MK4 during that era. I was even 21. I was even 21.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, when MK4 came out, I was in elementary school.
Tell you something, you don't gotta
when MK4 came out, I don't even think I was ready for school.
How you remember?
Don't tell me that you come out of high school at 17 and dominate the NBA, but you're too young to win in a fucking fighting game. Give me a break with that bullshit.
Bruh, the competitive scene during that time wasn't that developed.
Tell him, Tom.
Tell him,
Tom.
But that's the thing, Sonic wasn't 17. In 2012, Sonic was 13.
He was a young boy.
Or 12.
Sonic was a young boy. He was a young boy, but he was
literally born in the 2000s.
In 2015, how old was he?
He was a teenager winning, though. I remember that. He was a teenager winning that.
In 2015?
In 2015.
I was 18. He's probably what, 16, 17?
2015, I was like 20, 21. I was trying to be in college.
Let me get this straight. Here's my problem. See, this is my biggest problem. This is my biggest problem. This is something. This is what I call the fighting. Hold on. Let me say this because I live this. This is what's called the fighting. This is what I love you guys too. This is what's called the endless loop of the FTC. Aww. You win in 93, there's no scene, the FTC's not developed enough. You win in 95.
It's just not the same.
No, can I talk? You win in 95, it's not developed. Hold on, let me finish. You win in 95, not developed enough. You win in 98, not developed enough. You win in 2005, not developed enough. You win in 2010, not developed enough. 2011 comes out, MK9. Now, FTC's been around for 25 years. Now it's mainstream. Now we're gonna see who's top at MK. I'm still on the top.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The FGC for NRS did not develop all the way until the Mortal Kombat reboot.
Which is MK9? How do you know?
Yeah.
It didn't develop. You weren't even there. How do you know?
Because I was watching. And I'm old enough to understand.
It was underground, but MK9 definitely brought it to the
Street Fighter
forefront.
didn't develop until 2005. Really? Daigo versus Alex Valle happened
There's
in
no way you're comparing Street Fighter to
Hell
MK
no.
during that time.
Street Fighter was going on when Alpha was out, nigga.
In the
Niggas taking Street
arcade,
Fighter serious from
in the
Alpha.
When I
in
did Bag
USA
1, I did
arcade,
Smoke Bomb. Shit didn't come out.
in USA arcades, Mortal Kombat overall was a bigger title than Street Fighter.
Let me ask you this. Watch this. Let's talk about a different game. Is the Call of Duty community? Can y'all compare the Call of Duty community to today, to 2011?
You're missing what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying is that shit barely had organized. It wasn't even organized back then.
Here's why I have a hard time swallowing it. Because when you
I think y'all only had like 5 people playing the other.
I'm not taking. Let me clarify. I'm not taking any wins away. I'm just saying, as we move further into the future, it's always gonna be more developed, more and more developed. 10 years from now, they're gonna be doing another thing.
Let me give you my point of view. When I'm 16 years old and I win a major, and I hear the FTC isn't developed enough, okay, I'll hear that. When I'm 38 years old, still winning a major, 22 years later, and they say the same thing, I'm like, dog, I've been doing this for 22 years. You just say it every year until I turn 90 and die?
No one said the FGC ain't developed now, but back in 2011, I can definitely say that for NRS.
When I did it in 2013, they said the same thing. When I did it in 2015, they said the same thing.
But I'm not saying, we're just talking about me and you.
Dog, don't tell me if 30 years, it took 30 years for the FTC to develop, dog. It took 30
I'm not
years.
saying that. It wasn't until, for one, playing games online didn't even get big until, playing fighting games online didn't even get big for real until 2009, 10, and 11.
Let me tell you how we did it. Because you could take any developed FTC player today. No, I don't care who you take. Name anybody. Anybody today that's super elite. And you birth him in 1980 and make that motherfucker born in North Dakota, he will be shit for his whole life until he gets on a plane and starts traveling. Because that's what we had to do. It doesn't matter.
That's not true. I can name a few people who just went offline and mopped.
People, dog, we spent money. We lost our whole life for this shit. And people like you want to say it doesn't count? Dog, that's our whole life.
Everything. Clarification from the people in here.
Listen, the only thing I know.
Hold on, let me say this.
Did I ever say it doesn't count? Can somebody
Let me say this. That's a lot like when JJ Redick said that Jerry West was playing when firemen and plumbers were in the NBA. Because if it wasn't for those firemen or plumbers, these NBA players would be broke as fuck and nobody wouldn't care about the NBA. It wasn't for us tournament players traveling to events and demanding more for you guys wouldn't have shit today. It's all
for one, it's not, and now I'm gonna have to tell you the truth. It's not the tournament players who made it for us. It's the niggas who bought the game. It's the fans. They're the reason that MK is a success. It has nothing to do with tournament players. It has nothing to do with any of that. The people who actually appreciate the content as a casual is the reason that the game develops the way it does. That's why the game's ass now. You said it yourself. They are catering to the fan base because the fan base is the main consumer.
Developers don't need fucking tournaments to sell their game.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. They could make more money holding no tournaments than they would holding tournaments. The reason why they hold them and why tournament standards are the way they are today is the many, many, many people who lived offline like a WWF wrestler for years.
Bear, how old were you when you found out that there were online tournaments for fighting games?
I was young.
I have played every Mortal Kombat, and I didn't find out until I got MK9, and that's when I was like, wait, niggas play this online for tournaments?
Are you telling me if there was no demand?
Saying that is, more of the whole fucking world knows that there's online fighting games today compared to 2005. Most niggas didn't even have internet in 2005.
In 2005, there wasn't that many online games, bro.
It wasn't even that much internet in 2005.
No one is making that case. Listen to what I'm saying. No one is making that case, but I'm saying I don't care who you are. You put them in that era, if they stay at home, they will be shit regardless. So there is no player today that would have done any better back then because they were bound by the same restrictions we were bound by. But what are you supposed to do? Because if we didn't do tournaments, if we never held a tournament scene and said, we'll just wait until 2011, there wouldn't be no tournaments in 2011. We had to make those scenes.
It was no tournament, but
let's talk about Final Combat. How many
tournaments, but you know, the OGs that was doing it before, like, you know, before there was social media and all that, so the gangsters that was really doing this shit, we respect and love y'all for that, but there would be tournaments without y'all being there too.
Not like that. It wouldn't be as developed as it is now. Not even close.
Yeah, it might be behind, but
you played a crucial role. Nobody's telling you that. But back in 2005, niggas who are playing today would have never ever even known. Today, we got Americans losing to niggas who are from the United States because what? More opportunity for more people to play. In 2005, there wasn't that much opportunity because the word was not spread.
Hold on. Let me just say this.
You didn't have a nigga coming from Chile to the United States, winning Evo, and then going back to Chile.
Appreciate that. Exotic. That means a lot coming from you.
And guess what? That's because we were bound by the technology. If you put that same dude in Chile today, and you birthed him in 1980, we had to make that sacrifice. Make the sacrifice too. And if it ain't important enough to you to do, not my fucking problem.
This is getting hostile. When did I ever discredit you, and when did I ever say it wasn't important?
No, what I'm saying is there are two things that can be true. One, the scene was not as developed as it was today, because that's just common sense. And 100 years from now, nothing will be as developed as it is then, like it is now. That's just the world, evolution.
You use the same. Hold on. You use the same argument when talking about sports. I've heard you.
Yeah, everything is always there. Everything is
saying it in a fighting game.
Things never get smaller. Things will only get bigger and more accessible. That is just the way the world is.
My question is, what's bringing the frustration? What did I say that's so frustrating?
What I'm saying is, two things can be true.
That boy's speaking out of passion right now. That's passion talk.
You can say it wasn't developed like it is. You can say it wasn't developed like it is today. But that's in everything in life. The NBA in 2005 wasn't like it.
So if I
said a true statement, what's so frustrating about it?
Because it doesn't mean it. Because for that time, it was extremely developed. We weren't beating a bunch of scrubs who didn't know how to play the fucking game. All right? In 2011, in 2012, in 2013, and 14, and 15, we weren't playing a bunch of dumbass scrubs who didn't know how to play the game.
You were also barely playing anyone.
In 2015? No, I was playing plenty of people.
I'm not talking about 2015. I'm talking about before. Let's talk about before 2011. Before 2011, I will look any fighting game player in the eye and say, besides the niggas who are in Japan, I will tell them, like, I'm sorry. I don't think y'all were competing with who y'all had, but in today's time, you got more competition. You're going to have to keep getting better and better and better and better to keep beating these new niggas that keep coming out of nowhere.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying.
Can I say one thing too?
You think you're better? You think you're better? Take the best player today. Take the best player today that you can think of. Burst him in 19. Let me finish.
I got a perfect comparison. I bet you Magnus Carlsen can beat any chess player from the past. and that game ain't changed in how many years? 100 something. That game ain't had a patch in like 100 something years.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you take the most dominant player today, have him born in 1980. He never travels. He's born in North Dakota. He will be shit. Now, to be going,
that's not true.
You can't.
You're telling me. Listen. Hold on. You're telling me if Ninja Killer was born back then, where there's no technology, there's no way, information is not as easy accessible. You know what I'm saying?
If he didn't travel, no.
Ninja
He would have.
Killer is gonna flip all the niggas.
No, Ninja Killer was not born a god. Regardless of how talented he is, he still worked to become that. You're not born a god. You are born.
This is the thing, brother. You gotta understand one thing, right? Say the scenario you're saying does get played out. Say Ninja Killer was born in the 1980s in another country. Listen, bro. This is the key element to what you're saying. Imagine if this person you're talking about, right? And he's secluded, all that bullshit. If he has a brother or a cousin or a friend that he can sit in the house and play with, he's gonna go to the tournament and shine, regardless.
So the whole world.
Let's use Tom's logic. You born somewhere, blah blah blah, no access. You're gonna be shit, right? So that means in the first tournament, all y'all niggas was ass.
Everybody has this.
Y'all just went up in there button mashing. So basically, the reason I say that is, basically, y'all on the same skill level, no matter what. Right.
What I'm saying is, we did it.
What situation you created?
What I'm saying is, nobody born in a shit area with no competition and no access to knowledge is going to show up and dominate. It doesn't work that way. Huh?
Okay, I hear what he's saying. He's saying back in the day, for you to be a top dog, you had to be in one of them areas. So you need to be in California.
Was at home labbing all the time.
Hold up.
California. He's from California, you're from New York.
Well, my controller's been doing that a lot lately.
Hold up, dog. Justin Wong grew up in New York in Chinatown Fair. This dude's like he was at home laughing. Dog, I was there. I know the Justin Wong story. I lived it.
He still was at home
I ain't said I was there. I seen it.
Yeah, Justin Wong.
You seen this, Tom? Hold on. When was this, Tom?
I'm so old. I am your fire guard, Liu Kang. I'm so old. I've seen all that.
Hold on, what?
I don't care about Liu Kang.
You really want to Justin Wong song?
Yeah, Tommy got fire guard, bro.
Stick your eyes on. Stick your eyes on.
Tom,
I got you.
You don't ride the blue wave, man. You ain't ready for
Hold on, July. Let me tell you about Justin Wong. Justin Wong originally was considered a super scrub at Chinatown Fair. Super scrub. He literally every day that one summer, I believe of 98, was there every single day. 10, 12, 13 hours every day, grinding. Oh, started to get really good. Started to get really good. He made a very popular team that was originally called Cable, Cammy, Another, which just basically means you just need those two, plug in another average character, and you can win. Now, a lot of people were having problems with Justin Wong. He went to Game Time and won a local tournament in Northern Virginia. I was there when he won his first tournament ever, by the way. And I won Tekken 4, thank you very much. But he was there. He was there. No competition, though, because...
Bruh, it's crazy. This is all I gotta say. This is all I gotta say. It's crazy how the top players back then act like they're not playing the game today. I know they are. I see them playing.
They all are.
They come into today's time and they're getting cooked. It's I'm not saying that they wasn't winning back then.
Nah. Some of the real OGs, the real OGs can't be denied, bro.
You're right. I mean, in a legacy game like Tekken, that's different.
Some of the real gangsters been the gangsters since day one.
Hey, watch this. When Japan got involved in United States competition for Tekken, what happened to the United States?
We get smoked every time.
We get fucking smoked.
We have yet to have an American nigga win Evo. I think, like recently.
For Tekken?
Hey, Tom.
They all won the game, low key.
Hey, Tom, really asked, when was the last time you won a major?
He asked me that?
No, he asked Tom that.
Tell him it don't matter. Just know I won more than he ever did.
I don't even think you can call him a major if it's before 2011. I know it wasn't more than 40 people there. I know that.
That's tough.
I know it wasn't more than 25 people in the bracket. It was probably 15 people in the bracket.
I'm saying, like,
with a 16-man window.
had a top 20
man window.
hold up. This is a big story. So Justin Wong won his first tournament in game time in Virginia. So the New York players that he was beating now, Arturo, etc., were talking to some of the West Coast players, and they were getting all these answers like do this, do that, do this, do that. None of it was working. He was winning. So after a while, Justin Wong was just winning every tournament. So then his first cast is when they sent over Ricky Ortiz from Southern California. So Ricky O comes in. I don't want to talk about the way he was treated by some of the East Coast players. If you did that today, you'd probably get fucking punched in the mouth if you talk to someone like that. But
Ricky's trans, right?
Yeah. Well, at that point, he had just come out. He didn't get a great reception in New York. But but it was the hometown crowd as Justin Wong. You know how it is. At that time, it was in general. Then Justin Wong's next test was Alex Valle. That was a Texas showdown. Justin Wong wins that tournament. So there was a tournament called B3, Battle by the Bay. First one was
Battle by the Bay, I know that.
First one was won by Duck Doe. At that time, the #1 Marvel player on the planet. Duck Doe, California, right? So the big showdown was Justin Wong versus Duck Doe at B3, right? At B3. So it was B4 actually. So it was B3, B4, B5, and then there was Evo. So at B4, Justin Wong goes, beats Duck Doe in the finals, becomes the #1 Marvel player on the world, and doesn't lose again, I don't believe, until like 2007.
But that's what I'm saying. But Justin Wong, everybody knows Justin Wong is an elite player, whether he wins or loses. There's some niggas that their status cannot be questioned or questioned.
You think New York City?
None of us in here will ever question Justin Wong.
Well, let me ask you this. You think New York City is the same thing as Boise, Idaho, dog? As far as competition, you really think so?
I forgot the input. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Tom.
Okay. I can say the same thing. You think West Coast MK is like East Coast MK?
Competition was based on your area back in the day, but today we have technology. I can go on YouTube and learn a character in 2 minutes.
The point is, it's not that. My point is, it's not that we weren't developed. We were as developed as we could possibly be for that time. There was no way. There was no way possible for the fighting game scene to be any more developed.
Okay, then just accept the fact that y'all niggas are antiques. And
y'all was doing it when, with no social media. There's no we doing it with social media and YouTube now.
Y'all were doing it for gift cards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all prizes was gift cards. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Technology is a big key into why a lot of dudes are so good now. I get it, but it's something we can't control.
But let me explain something. Let me ask you a question. There is one man who has a top 8 at a regional or major. An MK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 in the era of the game's relevance. And do you know who that one man is at a major? Me. So
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it.
You let me know when it's developed, and I'll come out of retirement. When you say it's developed enough. Cause I got one more in me. I don't want to place top 8 and have to hear Cam say, "Yeah, but it's only 2023, dog. It ain't developed."
Hey, y'all hear this? I never discredited Tom. When did I ever discredit him?
Will you tell me, is it developed now? Are you sure?
Listen, all I have to say is this, and I'm sorry to do this to you, Tom. I love you. You were the first. I didn't want to tell him this. He was the first person I saw on YouTube for MK9. The first person. So
you dedicated, boy. You been doing this for a long ass time, boy.
I used to go on Tom's channel just to rewatch the Cyrex combo just so I can learn how to do it. But now,
if you watch my MK9 video, I look like I'm like
he died.
What's my MK9
video? All respect to you, I just killed my idol. Yeah, I feel good about it. I felt the same way when I played Perfect Legend. The first time I played Perfect Legend, scraped him. Hold on. He inspired me.
If you fucking Perfect Legend, you're a bozo. That nigga is ass. That nigga is ass.
You can say the takeaway with that nigga.
That nigga was ass.
Tom, sorry.
No.
Say prove it again.
Look, I don't say that. No offense to Cam. There is no world in which Cam will ever. I don't give a fuck how developed.
I already killed you. I killed that Sober Trimmer. that sub is dead.
When did I ever play you in that game? I never played you in that game.
So now Gavin,
I never played you in that game.
you know what?
Tom,
I didn't record it because I'm not a fanboy, but I'll let you keep the cat.
Tom.
Let's not forget. I hear two stories here. Because a couple of months ago, Cam came in and said I never played him in 2015 because I was too scared to play him and I avoided him. Now all of a sudden he played me.
Exactly. Y'all hear me? He dodged me for so long, and then I finally got to play him and scrapped him. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
When did you play me, Cam?
It wasn't until like 2016, 18.
Tom, don't worry about Cam complicated MKX.
Hold on. This time up here, everybody
knows that.
Hold on. I stopped playing MK9.
Hey.
No, you were streaming and playing. I was watching you.
No,
you might not have been going to tournaments to compete, but you were streaming and playing. I know that for
in
sure.
2018, I was not playing MKX.
You were playing. Oh my gosh. I mean, nothing to lie about.
Cam, hold up. Hey Tom, somebody said all this ego and past results. What have you done lately?
What have you done lately?
Right. Ask them what have they ever done. Nigga, at least he got something he could say, nigga. That's why I can't stand you goofy ass
What have I done lately?
I don't like that shit, bro.
What have I done lately? Hey, listen, I still got a top 8 regional in MK11. So when you say lately, and by the way, that dude, you're in an MKX channel, which means you hate MK11, and I'm a voice for people like you to get a better game so you can play. So what have you done lately?
Oh shit!
I'm a competitive. Even though I hate the game, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna kill you at it. I'll kill you in 11.
This kid don't know that means shit.
My still isn't even developed on 9 yet. But you will never see me ever. Ever.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I got $100 right now. If he don't even have to put no money up. I get this man a smooth 100 if he could beat me in that. Just for free. Just for the fun. Just because I like you that much and you were the first YouTuber ever. How about that?
Damn, I had a lot of MKX and top 8s and I didn't see Cam in every single and not one of them.
By then the game
I don't want to hear that. That's not how tournaments work. Tournaments don't say.
I played you lost. When I played Sonic, he lost. When I played Scar, he lost. When I played Dragon, he lost. Who else?
Hold on a minute. July.
What's up?
I'm just being
because Tom Brady, I used to watch him all the time. YouTuber. He never ever gave me a chance. Why? Because he was too busy splashing on the cloud. And you wanna know who gave me a chance and leveled me up? That nigga DJT is a real fighting game player, a real man. Not only is he good, he gonna show the new niggas how to play so we can get better. Niggas like Tom was showing us shit. Man, that was just on MK complaining, not trying to help nobody, not trying to help nobody get better, only playing good niggas. Then this was the perfect time for me to be alive.
It's not his duty to make you better. It's not his responsibility to make you better, Cameron.
Hold on a minute.
Cam is mad.
They got you in for so long. Then when you scrape them, they try to lie about it, try to say it didn't happen. Then they try to make up shit like, "Well, I wasn't really playing the game." Well, shut the fuck up. You're not I killed that. Forever in my memories.
Let me respond to Cam because I'm gonna end this right now. There's a couple of things. One, Cam, you're a bullshit ass dude. First, you cry that Sonic Fox got beat in 2015 at a game that was from 2012, and then you want to brag about beating somebody in 2018 at a game that was done in 2015. You can't have it both ways, dog. You can't have it both ways.
You were back in a 12-year-old child. What are you? That's not. I can't believe you just tried to do that.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
You walk up to a 12-year-old Sonic and just take his
Hold on, Cam, you said your piece. I'm gonna say when Cam says, "quote unquote," I was avoiding him. Here's what he really means.
He was avoiding me.
Hold up, my stream was big because I didn't play bums. Every day you would see me play Foxy, or Dragon, or Sonic Fox, or Scar, or Honeybee. So when I'm grinding against those people, if some dude named Cam who never left his house asks for games, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I ain't trying to...
Damn.
Yeah. Hey,
Make justice with time.
Cameron, shut the fuck up and go to all quiet, bitch.
Into Cam and got smacked.
Ain't never been on all quiet. Listen, I figured it out. Listen, this nigga Cameron is right. Beating niggas online, but you ain't never beat nobody in an offline.
Hold on, you might be on the phone.
Cut the shit, bro. Flying in the belt. You bragging about 9 rollback netcode. You bragging about old MKX netcode. Nigga, go to an offline, nigga.
I've been to
Get top 4. Get top 3. Get some money on the offline, nigga. Get some money on the offline, nigga.
Hold on, man. Let me say this.
I got your back, Tom. This nigga's ass.
But I can tell you this right now.
This nigga is a snake.
I never touched MKX a day. I never touched MKX a day in my life in 2018. Not a single day. But that's California.
Saying gaming tournaments don't mean shit.
Niggas live. Niggas be live.
The tournament is where everything counts. The tournament is where everything counts.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think you would forget? Do you think you would ever forget somebody you wanted to play real bad, and then you finally got the opportunity and you won? You think you would ever forget something like that?
I'm gonna tell you this, to quote my boy.
Hold on, my boy prove something to myself.
To quote my boy.
It matters to you or not. You and your little 2005, 15 nigga tournaments. Okay, whatever. That means something to you. Just like me scraping you the first time I played, you meant something to me. And I'm gonna say you
never played. That shit don't mean nothing though. That shit don't mean nothing though. Being niggas online, that shit don't mean nothing, nigga. That's cringe. That's cringe that you just said that. Being niggas online in a 10-year-old game means something to your camera. That's cringe.
Rob,
that's cringe.
The game's cringe.
And let me say this, bro. Let me say this about it. If I had seen Cam at one of those offline tournaments back in MKX,
smack him.
Let me quote the great DJ T. It would have been.
I did a run. It didn't come out.
That shit would have been straight food. Straight
easy food, nigga. Straight easy, nigga. Cam wasn't fucking with Tom and hitting Tom Heyday, nigga. Cam, you ain't going to no offline to make no money. You ain't never go to an offline to make money. Be honest.
You remember when I went offline and everybody wanted me to lose? It's like poetic justice. What I do.
Listen, no one was rooting for me. Listen, in general,
no one was rooting for me.
Listen, in general, I really hope people take this to heart in MK11. I really hope that MK12, I hope they take this to heart. Online wins and losses don't mean anything.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
It might not have meant something. It might not have meant something in your time period.
I'm talking about anybody. Do it where it matters.
It matter though. You niggas get too uptight over online wins.
Niggas host a $10,000 online tournament. They're talking about it. This man has no idea what he's talking about, bro.
Cameron is so crazy and delusional that he still lies about me not.
Man, you're just bored and you want to argue.
I'm just digging what you say.
And here's
you literally lie about me beating you. Cameron, you lie about me beating you at MPX, Cameron. Cameron, you lie about me beating you at MPX, Cameron.
Hold up, Cam, hold up. And this is true even today.
Nigga's a hypocrite on my phone.
This is true. This is true. You beat someone. This is true even today. You beat somebody at an offline major. It don't matter how many times they beat you online. That shit don't matter, dog. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I'm better than him. If I beat you in the tournament, I'm better than you.
So somebody beat you online for $1,000 tournament, right? With 8 niggas in it. It don't matter online.
Don't matter. Online delay. Online delay. You beat me because online. What? Let me sit right now on this lane connection. Cameron, you're very delusional, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Why are you playing online? You never count it. You might as well.
Yo, appreciate the gift to TT.
And one of them niggas. talking about Tom lying about him losing to Tom, right? So he said Tom lying that he never lost to him. Cameron, you lying about me beating you in parents. You do the same thing, bro. The same thing you're saying about him, you do it too.
Listen. Hold up.
Yeah. I don't be giving all my chess pieces.
Hold up, Cam.
I will really go through Xbox and get all of my recorded sets with you.
Hold on, Cam. Listen. This was put to the test many years ago. When MKX got its rollback netcode, in the last season of ESL, you had PL, who was very adamant that he was only losing to top Yomi players like Forever King and losing to Honeybee because it was online. And he was considered a joke. A lot of people went to camera. They're like, nah, dog, these are online tournaments. This netcode is good. So he got blown up hella bad. And then he went to the last chance qualifier, eliminated King, eliminated Honeybee. So who was really telling the truth? They beat him 100 times online. When offline tournament came, who won?
Bro, Tom, what you're saying does not connect to these niggas' brain. These niggas sit at home and they love playing online. And your little record online means nothing to them.
Never showed up to anything. I don't even know why you're talking. You've never left the house, actually.
Doesn't matter, bro.
I don't even know why your opinion is being considered.
Well, because what he's saying is right.
You're not even a tournament player. You're just a player.
What he's saying is right, and what you're saying is wrong.
Okay,
right. Why are you upset, bro? Why are you upset, bro?
Guys, look.
Cam is really upset. Cam is ass.
He won tournament 2003.
Guys, but listen. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with playing all these online tournaments. There's money on the line. Get your bag, get your prize.
These niggas today are making more money than you playing online tournaments than spending $700 to go offline.
But guess what? That's because of COVID-19, and there was nothing but online.
Before COVID-19, it was like that in 2019 for MK11. I'm not about to let you go.
But I'm telling you, let me ask you a question real quick. What was the biggest prize you won from a Mortal Kombat tournament that you won? Do you remember?
I think it was like $4,000.
$4,000?
I couldn't play in the $21,000 when I tested the game, so I couldn't play in that as a tester. Testing wrong on that one.
And man, the twins are from Chile. Their plane ticket is at least $2,000. They won Evo and got paid $500.
That's solid.
I got a good thing to say about that.
I might as well just stay online.
I got a good thing to say about that. You know what it is?
I might as well just stay online.
Okay, there's a thing. Welcome to the world. Get a fucking job like everybody else.
I have to. I'm in school.
Y'all heard it from Tom Brady yourself. Get a job.
I have all those things.
Welcome to the world. My point is,
so I don't know why that was relevant.
Look, there's still going to be online tournaments for MK12. There's going to be a lot of them. But there will not be as many as in MK11. Because MK11 was forced to survive by online only. Once offline majors comes back, you're going to see a lot less online.
That's not true, because all of the smaller tournament organizers are getting hella money to host these online tournaments.
That's because there's nothing but online tournaments. But what's going to happen is those tournaments are going to move to more of an offline venue. And that money's there's
Demon Lobby for MK11. When MK11, I guarantee you the first Demon Lobby finale will at least be $5,000 to $8,000 or even $10,000.
The first what?
Online tournament where I can sit in my chair, drink juice, eat Campbell's chicken noodle soup, look at
the game, and on purpose. Get your Cronus, the Zen going, type tip. Yo, don't forget that.
Get the refrigerator.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's my screensaver on the computer because it's funny and it's small.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't gonna leave the crib. I'm just sitting home and enjoying the game.
Listen, I personally, for me, I don't like the online tournament as much because, to me, there's no finality. lose to somebody today, I'll get them tomorrow in tournament.
The difference between PC and offline is damn near unrecognizable.
I was about to say, yeah, that's PC.
It's damn unrecognizable. There's no OS now. I can understand I can understand the OS for PlayStation. I can understand those OSs. But on PC,
still lag.
no sir.
It still lags on PC though. And there's people out there, and there's people using barely. That means it still happens. You're so dumb.
It's not even comparable.
You don't understand. Finality.
Niggas will say anything to make themselves feel good.
No. Here's the thing. I want to play you on PC.
Playing on PC.
This is the real talk. I want to play on PC.
Well, congratulations.
I want you to sit down. I want you to sit down at a chair next to me and know if you lose, you're gonna eat it until you get on another fucking plane again. Alright? That's the finality of it. See, you beat somebody on PC or they beat you, I'll get them tomorrow at the next PC tournament. You lose to me here.
Look, that's exactly how it is. You beat me in tournament, whatever. You go to your next match, you lose. You paid $800 for $40. Who really lost? You paid $800 to fly across the country and and lose an MK, and I drove for 30 minutes. I drove for 30 minutes, right? Or we can both be sitting at home playing on PC. No one who plays on PC complains about delay.
And I will do that gladly, just so you know where you actually stand.
Look, bruh, I know that you offline old head niggas think that online don't matter, but it's 2023.
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
That is where it is ultimately decided.
How many players I got here?
Because technology is still not good enough for the whole world to play.
Y'all said the same thing. Look. This nigga said the same thing about Ninja Killer. Everybody did. Bro, it's just online doesn't matter. And then came offline and killed you the same way. What the f***? I'm not doing that. I'm not hearing it anymore. I just don't want to hear it anymore. I'm from these other niggas anymore, bro.
Hold on a minute. I'm a historian. Wait a minute. I'm a historian. Stop. I'm a historian.
That nigga's I'm a historian.
I can look back at all those.
Dirty tonight because he plays from out the country. Scorpion Props ain't gonna do nothing offline. Came here, one CEO, went to Evo, one Evo, and then went back home.
Okay, let me ask you this: why did Scorpion
games come from? What are you gonna say? Most of his games come from playing online because he's in Liga Latina, and them niggas live far as fuck away from each other. They have to play online.
Can't get it through your fucking head.
It's all of us, bro.
Can't get it through your fucking head. Today, right now, Scorpion Fox from South America cannot play Raz from Australia. Why? It is unplayable. We do not have the technology to truly link up the whole world in a worldwide tournament.
He won Evo in person. What are you talking about? He beat Rewind.
Okay, and the reason why we still hold those tournaments, is because online we cannot hold the world tournament.
What I'm saying is y'all be discrediting online just to lose to an online nigga.
Are you a fucking moron? Are you a fucking moron?
Scorpion Fox not an online nigga? He plays from his games come from online. Except for he plays with his brother. Then he comes here and scraps all you niggas who discredited him, calling him an online nigga.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Why is it that online tournaments are regionally only?
Because of connection?
No. According to you, there's no problem. You can hold any tournament online.
Yeah, this dude completely missed the point. Y'all, this dude...
Yeah, playing a tournament.
He was playing only online. Then he came offline, scraped you, and then went back online.
For all the best players in the world to truly be playing under great conditions where you know who's really better, you have to do it offline.
He's missing the point. Cyclone, he's missing the point.
Nobody
I'm naming players that niggas like Tom Brady will discredit for the rest of their lives. before they got proven wrong multiple times, he's just an offline player. Oh, no, he's not doing that offline. He's using online to delay.
I want you to answer my question.
He comes to an offline and scrapes you. He comes to offline and scrapes you. What's your excuse there? What are you gonna say? You just lost to an online player. You just lost to an online player. Like
he didn't beat me, so you can kiss my ass with that shit. And he ain't beat me, so I didn't lose to no online player.
Tom. If I'm beating you online, I'm scraping you offline even worse.
I think you're garbage.
And me offline isn't even the same me.
Lucky for me, you're trash no matter where you play.
Yeah, I'm trash.
Hey, right. Tell him Charles Cam is Lugia.
Here's the reason why. People from North America.
The guy who was at the pinnacle of the FGC who fell off because he didn't want to. You want to know why Tom fell off? All this damn hating. Nobody respects him because of all this damn hating. If he'd just shut up, give credits where it's due, he wouldn't be hated on so much.
No one is not giving credit.
Everybody all the time, give nobody credit, can't give nobody accomplishments. He always compare. If we're talking about chess, Tom will find a way to bring up MK and compare himself because he's narcissistic like that. That's why I'm Tom.
You're not. You know when you're done.
You know what? I fuck with Tom. I always have. He treats me.
You know when you're done.
Even today, he treats me like shit.
Let me know when you're done.
Subscribing to his channel, watching all of his videos, appreciating all of his content.
Let me know when you're done.
Now, I still accept Tom's personality because that's me.
Let me know when you're done.
I like Tom.
Okay, well, let me say this now. Why do people in North America not want to play somebody online in South America?
You were a major point. It's because the connection is such high ping.
So in order to truly decide who's better, they would have to meet offline, correct?
My point was, so I can make it clear, is that at one point in time, somebody said a certain group of online players.
I never said that. That's not me.
That said they would not be good offline. That those same online players went offline and won.
What does that have to do with me?
What I'm saying, you give them. You were one of the people saying that. All these online players they're gonna come offline and get scraped.
I said you get no benefit of the doubt.
What's crazy is that's how almost every player starts is online.
Cam.
I guess, man.
I don't know how to say this to you. You get no benefit of the doubt. I don't give a fuck how good you do online. You have to go offline to do it.
If somebody is making more money than you by playing online, you definitely gotta respect that.
I don't care.
They're literally shitting on your living by sitting in a chair at home and winning Mortal Kombat tournaments that you're not winning online or offline.
I'd
rather be a winner online than a loser offline. Like, come on, now. Let's be smart.
Cam, are you even a winner? Are you a winner?
I'm better than you.
Are you better than me?
No matter what you do online, you're never leaving your 9 to 5 because you ain't making nowhere near enough money.
That's not true. More money streaming to Twitch than even competing on tournaments. What are you talking about?
So let me say this also. You only have credit to play for. So get on the plane, or shut the fuck up. And when it comes to
Tom, where have you been? You need to shut the fuck up, sit back and relax. You need to go get in that old man's chair and just watch what's going on and stop all that damn barking. You need to sit back and pay attention and let us run the show because you're not running it anymore. It's over for you. You're not running it anymore. Just enjoy being a fan. You're done. Somebody please put this dog down. Where's the gun? There's no more. You did what you had to do. You did all that barking. You served your loyalty to the whatever. Alright. Time's up. Time to hang up the cleats.
I still got a few more top 8 left.
Know what I'm saying? No. It's time to let it go, bro.
Cam, I got a few more top 8 left in me, but then I'm done. I got a few more left.
Appreciate the follow, Sam Hart.
You got a few more top 8s. You had 0 top 8s from. When's the last time you got a top 8?
The last time I competed.
And when was that?
In 2019.
Where? In what game?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Where?
Summer Jam.
Alright.
Summer Jam, nigga.
That's a good YouTube search.
I'm trying to search my son's life, bro. No, you're not fucking with him in it. No more Kombat game.
How?
Summer Jam 2019.
Aim got kind of quiet.
MK11 top 8. Let me see.
Yeah, that was me. I was in top 8.
Dream Hag.
Nigga Cameron's so ass, bro. Shit crazy.
You just want to argue. I'm not feeding into it. I'm just gonna smile. I'm just gonna smile about it.
Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Online is not good enough for the whole world to compete in one tournament because the connection just isn't strong enough. You can't put somebody from Saudi Arabia against somebody from South America. You just can't do it.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, y'all not making fun of their region. You're making fun of online players, period. Nigga, you could be across the street, and if I'm playing online, you would discredit me. But what I'm saying is, these same niggas that got the low-ass ping, 44 milliseconds, whatever, they go offline and scrape these offline niggas just like they were scraping them online.
Okay, that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it's guaranteed.
Who done that, bro? Who's done that? Who's done that besides Ninja Killer?
Scorpion Prox, Nicholas. I mean, you want me to keep naming them?
What about one more thing? One more thing, though. One more thing you have to remember, bro. That's MK11. That's MK11.
Happening next, too. Ooh. Man, how many niggas you scrape at your first offline? Who?
A lot of them.
Nigga scraped a lot of players at his first offline.
Got a few minutes.
And that's what you gotta have to understand about those players. They're ass.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
He should have beat Sonic. Sonic honestly got lucky.
Hold up, man.
Hey, Barry, if you let him discredit you on that and I was there watching, there's no way. What year was that, Barry? Was it 2017?
Yeah, or 18.
He wasn't ready to defeat the Fox Demon. That's what it was, bro.
I dropped my punish.
But type shit. But you know, but you gotta understand that Unbearable's a demonic player. You know.
My bad. I think that's the wrong wording. Sonic. I won't say Sonic. Not like his game-winning combo.
I fucked it up.
Maybe Unbearable can't handle that pressure though.
No.
And what was it, brother?
He said Summer Jam 2019. I can't find it, and I'm on YouTube looking for it.
Oh.
I don't even think MK11 had a Summer Jam 2019. Let me check the dates. Let me see. Summer Jam 2019. Mortal Kombat 11.
Man, bro, you talk about dudes that are playing MK11, bro.
He said he brought it up. I'm just about to check.
That shit don't mean nothing. Your man's just out of there, bro. But yo, I'm gonna join back. I'm on break.
What? Where's the tournament at? What year is this?
What up, Swift?
Tremor wins.
Oh my god, there's no way he said that. Yup. Hold on.
He made Tom Lee.
Hey, y'all know how many niggas was in this tournament?
You made Tom Lee.
You know how many? Hey, Stream. He said he made top 8 at Summer Jam in 2019. You know how many niggas was in that tournament? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 people?
Nigga made top 8 after one bracket match.
No.
Oh my god.
What you say?
Oh man.
Now Cam, I'm gonna ask you one more time, bro. The chamber about to start in a few minutes. You want in? Do it for the culture, man.
What game is it?
8.
And
I'll do it for 11. I'll do it for 11 too.
wait, so
I ain't gonna do it for 11.
when is it?
It's right now. We about to start in a few minutes. Live guy, you want in? All right.
Oh man.
We got 8 people now.
Look, bro, and the thing is, I still ain't discredited Tom. This whole conversation came about because I gave a simple, correct statement. I told him because what he's doing is bragging. He comes here, he starts bragging, and all I say is, bro, nobody even knew about Mortal Kombat tournaments back in 2005. That he's bragging about, you know, a tournament no one knew about. You know, like I couldn't even count how many MKX tournaments I won that no one knew about. I'm not gonna count those. but when I said that, he got mad, and then this whole thing started up. I was like, bro, all I said was no one knew about it. A win's a win, but no one knew about it. Like, come on, nobody knows about that shit. Then look at today's time. Niggas become online sensations and then they go offline and they are still successful. Like, you can see the fundamentals on a player when you play them online. You can see it. You can feel it. You like, oh shit. He's not reacting when I'm doing shit online, and I'll be like, damn, I can feel him reacting. He's just a little off. I know that when he goes offline, he'll be even better. Shit. Like, come on. The only thing for real that you have to get used to playing offline is the offline delay, which is exactly like PC. You might as well be like PC. Or just the tournament nerves. That's it. And then getting used to playing with without having headphones, or you can't hear the game. That's the most annoying, like not being able to hear the game. And that's it. Other than that, I mean, defensively, when you go offline for the first time, your defense will be so fucking amazing because you're so used to fighting against shit and online delay. But your offense is what will be off. Like, you're gonna be dropping combos and shit. Lena is a bike with training wheels.
Kung Lao wins. Round 1, fight.
Chop, chop, chop.
Round 2. Fight.
I can only imagine the amount of Hollywood. I can only imagine the amount of Hollywood there would be if he won Evo MK1. That man, Barry, can I get some games? Man, I mean, you wouldn't be Holly towards me, but damn, everybody else, god damn, they might never see the light.
That work mid-screen.
This man Fossey got 435 views right now.
He been grinding, he been working.
Man, why you be letting Tom cap like that? You just let him come in there and spit all that malarkey out of his mouth. Tom was the GOAT. Speaking of Tom, his Twitch team is streaming. There's like a Twitch account, like that's why he used to be called UA Tom Brady. There's something called Ultra Arcade.
Bitch, what up? They say they on their block, it's time to slide. Fuck them up.
Round 2. Fight.
Release that smoke just like
Finish him. Kung Lao wins.
Is pressing the forward or teleport plus for Kung Lao? Yes, it's plus 18 of them.
Round 1. Fight.
His.
Round 2. Fight.
All got so quiet.
Finish him. Kung Lao wins. Round 1. Fight.
Bro, if you had a twin brother, how good would you be at MK?
Same.
You don't think a twin brother would help you level up? A twin brother who's just as good as you. Your only fair in tournament is him.
Round 2. Fight.
Tired. I need to find some mischief to get into.
I will crush you.
Fuck out of that.
Tremor wins. Round 1. Fight.
Alright, Jason, take care, man.
Round 2, fight. Finish him. Kung Lao wins. Kung Lao. Takeda.
I see some niggas they coming to give me the creeping outside of my window. I'm ready to bang, bang, bang. Aim to a get stumped from my leg go. Give it up for the blood to murder, more blood to murder, more. See the nigga when it don't go window. Had to put the nigga hole in his soul. Gonna get this way with it down my back door with it
Damn your ass. We'll never go to offline and do anything. One time I left my charger in there.
Man, as soon as he come back, damn your ass.
You heard Cameron? You'll never do anything. You'll never amount to nothing. What major have you ever won, Cam? I don't like y'all be trying to discredit my nigga Tom, bro. I don't like this how niggas be doing that shit. You can't really disrespect the founding fathers, you know what I mean? What you think of Cameron is out there? Or?
Man, how am I dropping? I'm doing horrible.
It sounds like you're playing that loud piece. I hear it like.
Yeah.
Bro, they probably gonna give him the same hat talk again. Wait, didn't he have that in 11? Like he need a burn. Yeah, like he burns the hat and it flies around him. Oh. Here. Oh. 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 Oh.
Finish him.
Do niggas fuck with the Skittles?
Did you get from the Tourney Bear? A couple more. I'm not sure, Saki. I got to. I'm waiting on to hear from Destroyer.
Scorpion. Too loud. Alien.
But yeah, AK2 comes out September.
Yeah, I'm taking my time. I don't know what niggas gonna be talking about later. You know what I mean? I was gonna let this hold me down instead.
Round 1. Fight.
You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit is out there. Let me go. Yeah, I'm gonna join back. Later.
Alright.
Cam your ass.
Yeah, he peeled straight through that double defensive option.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah. Condra beat Deoxys in tournament. What is his option to get out of the drone drop shit? That's what I need. What does he do? Oh, down 2. I just thought about it. I'm gonna try Jax. I'm just going down to you.
Jax, alien.
Get punish. Thank you, thank you.
It's like I have it all, but I don't have to worry. Married to the money, a true love story. Only God can judge me. I don't need a jury. Standing in my way like don't control me. I knew I was going to be what I would have. Been on this stretch. Hope it wasn't turning. I'm so cold, I'm like rain. She will confirm it, yeah.
Round 2, fight.
How did that whip?
That bear.
What up?
Hello.
That's bullshit. Oh, that plus?
Not right now.
Fight.
Together, I'm gonna go settle with Jack. I'm gonna take my
That's okay, Clark.
I'll your Wi-Fi password.
It's
Something simple about it. Look at the numbers.
yeah. No. Shut up. Anything.
And Jax. This character pile of nonsense. He just was playing so fucking just doing anything. Nah, that character don't suck, so.
7-9.
I like your new approach to the LoL matchup though. I like it, I like it.